So, hey there, guys. I've just watched episode 25 of the first season of Attack on Titan. That was amazing. Man, there was quite a lot of different emotions. Like, I was scared, I was impressed, I was like, shocked. There was like, it was great. Um, The links are in the description. Go watch the reaction and come back here to listen to the discussion. And the discussion starts right now. And what the hell? I cannot start from the beginning after seeing the ending, after seeing that face of a Titan. Few things came to mind. Let me open the episode. First of all, we know that the church, from the very beginning of Attack on Titan, we know that the church said, like, the walls are the work of gods. And basically, from the very first episode, I was wondering, how can a human being build such huge structure and a monumental structure? Just imagine how many resources you need, both human force and labor, and just building resources. And you have to build 3 huge walls, 50 meters tall, and like many hundred kilometers around. That's an absolutely incredible amount of resources needed for that. And we know that when people retreated, we don't know that. I think that when the war started 107 years ago or something like that, we were forced to run away, and we took our ships and went to this continent where there were no Titans or something. And we started living there inside the walls. So you're telling me that we built those walls like in few years or something? Or they were there? I have few ideas. First of all, let me explain myself, because the episode begins with the very interesting imagery of church. I don't know if it was the church, but the goddamn place where Annie with her ass killed a bunch of poor people, and the Ness priest Nick was here praying about the walls and peace, la la la, and we see 3 circles of people. And I've noticed when I saw that they kind of resemble the walls. This is the religion of the walls, so they are worshipping them, and they're standing like they're in 3 round circles, kind of like worshipping the walls. And if you see closely, you can see like people are staying like they're like together. They're like connected to each other, so they actually represent the walls. But after seeing the creature inside there, I do wonder if is those walls are made of huge ass Titans? Because let's imagine our enemy. They created Titans. They pushed us. We fought for a few years. And then they had a master plan of some sort. We're gonna push them there, in the other continent. And they will find then there some like work of gods, like huge ass walls or something. But instead, our enemy went there first and created those, like, managed to do a lot of Titans, huge as Titans, somehow managed to them to transform. I don't know how, but this is just an idea. So they hided those titans, or maybe they did it a long time ago. But this might be the thing. Like they created those walls just for us to be like, oh, that's a safe place. And then at one moment, like boom, we're surrounded with titans around. But why the religion though? Is they know something about it? Because they were always like screaming, "Don't touch the walls. Let's seal the gates and don't touch the walls." No, 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 no. I believe that they might know something about that because the church is always like basically every episode where there's some kind of conflict. Always church is here because maybe it's stupid, maybe, but it's just how can that be that like hundreds of kilometers of walls and we hit a little, we just crack a little piece of wall and we see a huge ass titan there. What percentage of chance, to find it there? I don't believe in that. I think that there are titans in there. And the very logical thing to me is to assume that those titans there were brought there, and by our enemies to actually win. I mean, this is a very evil thing. But what's up with the church? They really kind of, at least it looks like they know. Why are they saying it was a thing of God? But I don't know. But I believe there are titans there. Because how much of a chance there is for it to be true? For this titan to be like a single one for some reason. How it ended up there? I mean, maybe I'm that super stupid and he was not inside the wall, but on the other side of the wall. Because at first, it's like, oh, that's Colossus. No, that's not. And it's not outside because like there's a little piece like so the walls are like they're very very wide. And I don't think that it was on the other side of the wall. It was inside of the wall. And those people staying there, I just can't imagine myself like Titans staying like here. How do you do that? Why wouldn't our enemies just used all those huge ass Titans to kill us all? That's something that is not connecting well with my theory. But anyways, I mean, there are a few seasons in the future, and we'll have to. And they're girls, like Maria, Sina, and Rose. 3 different women. Is this somehow connected to all that? Oh shit. Maybe the Titan's name was Rose? I don't know, man. But yeah, let's go through the episode. And yeah, it starts with the praying. Support of a piety will continue to straighten us. Shall protect us from the Titans. So they believe that walls are protecting them from the Titans. And walls are actually protecting them from the Titans. Even the Colossus Titan, he was not hitting the wall. He was not hitting the wall. I think it's not because he's not able to. Maybe he knew that there are Titans in there. He's with the enemy. And he's been instructed like, no, bruh, don't hit the goddamn wall. You're gonna wake the Titans and they're gonna rage out. That's a very probable That's a plus to my, theory. Can keep them at bay. So yeah, the religion is like, don't do nothing. We live here, like, shh, to keep quiet and shut up and live long. But man, the Titans are coming, It's not like you can live here forever. Unfortunately, our enemies are not very nice guys. And the Ani crushes the whole building, people inside, and Aaron's like crazy. The man lost himself. Nani sees poor woman, poor man, a lot of people dead. Oh, and the guy said don't go to the wall, by the way. The pastor, priest, or whatever he is, Nick, said like don't go to the wall. He was not like, holy shit, Titan. Only like, holy shit, Titan goes to the wall. No, please, not to the wall. They are very weird, those people. Yeah, and we see like Aaron and Anya running. Like Aaron is crazy, and Hanji says like he's in better control, but I can't say that for sure. After I saw the other part, that it's gonna be a bit after that. But Armin said like a smart thing. He's yet to defeat her. Like she's very capable, and you cannot win just having only a will. You have to win actually physically, not just mentally. So yeah, and Hanji commands guys, and the other guys, the military police, are stupid. They can do nothing. They can only drink and play cards, but they do that pretty professionally. I'm not gonna lie. And Ani gets in the open territory when basically they can't use their gear, but I think they can. When they see a Titan, they can connect to it, but that's a bad idea to connect to Annie because she's gonna murder you. And Aaron's like, why are you doing that? What's up with her father? I also have to speak about that. And Annie stands in the Muay Thai position, like, the only thing she's not doing is like wiggling her, what's it? Doing this movement of the leg. That's a classic Muay Thai. And yeah, Aaron with these angry asses standing here like, why are you doing that? Why are you killing so many people? And they start fighting. Annie uses the cheats as always, but Aaron throws her like and breaks through the building. Man, I hope there were no people in this building because Aaron, goddammit, when you're angry, you're dangerous. I mean, I don't know who caused more damage, Annie or Aaron, because that was Aaron who punched her face into the building. It was Aaron who broke the whole building. But people are understand, like Aaron and Hanji, like people are gonna die, but that's the cause for the victory. And Niall here still trying to stop Erwin. And man, Erwin, I respect him. I mean, he's doing bad stuff. But as I've already said quite a lot of times, sometimes you have to do bad stuff to achieve good in the end. It's a cruel world, we live in. It's not like you're gonna give flowers to your enemy and you're like, okay, let's be friends together forever. And poor woman died, and poor girl, I hope she's alive. But in the end, Niall like, whoa, really, Erwin, are you really trying to do that? And he's like, yeah. And finally, Niall commanded help people and stop and keep Erwin, alive. And Aaron fights Anya again. Man, she kicks his leg off, but then he jumps and lands. Man, he has a lot of strength, I'm telling you. I'm not sure if it's his Titan ability, because his Titan looks like he's very fragile. Whenever he punches something, it breaks. Not it. It breaks and his arm breaks, or whatever he uses to punch, so maybe he is strong, but his Titan is not very suitable for such types of crazy strong punches. But when he punched her, that was deadly. And we see the flashback. Annie, her father, with the very sad voice. I suppose it's her father. He said something about she kicked him in the face again. He tried to bite her. Damn it, Eren is savage, you know. She used the reinforcement thing and like still tried to bite her. I'm rewatching that because it's hard to catch the what's up with that? Oh, that's a reflection, I suppose, or something. At least know that Dad will be on your side. So there's a little Annie and her dad, and he asks for forgiveness or something. At first I thought, and I still think that might be the case, that he and Eren's father are somehow connected. And he injected Annie as well with the syringe. Maybe they're not connected. Maybe, you know, if Annie is from the other side, and we don't know how about Eren's father. I speculated that he also might be from the other side. Might have been like there for some time and then somehow managed to get here or something. But they definitely, Eren and Annie, they definitely had this sort of the same injection, and they transformed into a human titan creature, you know, with the ability to summon your own titan, basically mech, biological mech. And both Eren's father cried and was saying some weird stuff, and Annie's father also cried and asking for forgiveness, asked her. So it's not enough information, but I do believe there is a connection here somewhere. Might be. And Annie remembers that. And she punches the hell out of Eren. Like she damaged the head, I think, of the Titan. She damaged the brain, maybe. But after that, it looked like Eren was lost. I mean, I'm gonna kill the Titans, yeah, I'm gonna kill them all, but then that was not Eren. I'm telling you. I mean, he's a monster in a way, but I'll kill the Titans. Not sparing a single one, and he smiles like an evil person. And his Titan transforms into some burning, crazy, evil piece of meat with blue eyes, screaming on fire. No arm, no leg, he just jumps like, I don't know how he was able to. Annie was running from him, you know, on two legs, but that jumping piece of meat was able to catch her with only one leg and only one arm and like a lot of anger. Man, I've got goosebumps. That is like a crazy scene. I'll rewatch it like a few times later on. He catches her. And Hanji says like, wait, Mikasa, don't get to Eren. He's a bit out of control now, and he was a bit out of control. Even Annie was looking at him like, what the fuck is that? You know, there. And he looks super deadly, you know, even his teeth are somehow transformed. And like the veins or whatever, like, and blue eyes, this is the devilish creature. He breaks her face literally, and everyone's here, and everyone is here looking at it. Everyone's scared, but everyone's like, his eyebrows are too good to, you know, to be moving in Ave. So he breaks her face, She punches him, kicks him into the building, but gets up. No arm, no nothing. I mean, he probably regenerated already. Yeah, his arm is a bit there again. So she tries to go away, and man, they're very small compared to the trees in this picture. So she loses a leg with the iron on it, and our girl Mikasa does the most baddest thing ever. Cuts her fingers, Annie's fingers, and lands on her face. And like Annie, something fall down or something, fall, and just, and poor Annie falls down. And her father again, Annie. I was wrong. What did she do? He do. I won't ask you to forgive me now. So it's basically like an Eren situation, you know? They were injected. And those both fathers were not asking, like, you wanna be a Titan thing? No, you have to be it. I just have one favor to ask. Man, it was so hard to read and to understand because there's so much stuff happened here. I want to know what happened with how Eren turned the entire world against you if you have to. He punched. Let me do this frame by frame. He punched her so hard that her face went one way, her arm went another way. I know the guy is like crazy strong, but like, how is that even possible? Oh, she tried to protect her face with the arm. Man. Oh shit. Oh my god, you have to see that in slow mode. That is such. She tried to protect her face, but he punched her through her arm and through her face. And it actually flied like in other ways, like her arm and her face. And Eren's arm was also messed up. The guy punched so hard. I mean, the other side of the world probably felt that. Jesus. And her arm lands right near Erwin. And the man still stays there like, I don't give a fuck. Man, Erwin is the badass. And Eren starts screaming stuff like, I will destroy everything in the world. I mean, that's not Eren. We know. He's evil. Even if everyone in the world comes to hate you, at least know that Dad will be on your side. Man, Dad, you're saying a lot of stuff that is not informative for us. Just some stuff. And he tries to eat Annie. And Eren says, I'm free. It's not Eren says I'm free. Maybe, you know, he wanted to be free from the walls, but he's not free here. I think his Titan does something to his mind. That's crazy. I'm free. And he transformed into a demonic creature, like evil. Like, I'm afraid, Eren. I hope you're gonna be okay from that. So, Father, so promise me that you'll come back. Come back. Where? To the other continent they live? Not the one in the walls? Why would you even do that to your girl? I mean, I understand you're regretting that now. So yeah, Eren sees Annie crying and he stopped. Finally, his mind kinda turned on again. And Eren's like, what? And then some witch stuff happening. They're fusing. Why? And Annie transformed into a brilliant Mr. Levi for the rescue, even with the, damaged leg. Don't eat our valuable witness. I mean, yeah. That's a nice saying. And we have a huge ass part with the reading. And I'm not sure how can I do that. I think I'm gonna pause the video, read it, and then I'm gonna say something, okay? Because it's ridiculous. That was crazy stuff. That was a story about a miner who tried to dig up the hole, under the wall. And he dug up like 20 years. And he ended up hitting the wall down below or something. So it's very, very deep. And he ended up, like, he and his friend, everyone's been like kidnapped or killed. Like, the government, I suppose, did something. What's up? I think the government might know what's up with the walls, or they know some secrets and they don't want people to know those secrets. I'm pretty positive about that. Man, that was a crazy story. So, yeah. And after that we see, like, Annie is in the crystal, and this looks like very strong crystal, to be honest. They're unable to get the information out of her. It's basically like a kind of like a suicide, but I think it's not like a suicide, but more like hibernation or something similar. And Levi asks, like, Erwin, like, was that worth it? The Surikor can keep its head with this. So yeah, we have something at least. And they try to say, like, Erwin, you did bad, but he's like, are you idiots? Like, few months ago we couldn't even imagine people can transform into titans, but now we actually have one on our side. We won one battle against titans, and we actually captured one of them. So, we can move from that. And that's good. And yeah, we see that. And Aaron said, like, I liked the way, like, my arms being torn or something. I thought it felt great. As if I felt refreshed to have my body torn apart. No, his mind are getting a bit twisted with the Titan transformation. That's not safe. I'm telling you, man. Man, why is it shaking so hard? God damn, my monitor has like a wiggle wobble leg. And yeah, Mikasa's here to support him, and we see goddamn birds again. And Jean says pretty interesting idea, like, is that counts? Us fighting titans with a titan, and trying to overcome monsters with the monsters. But I mean, every victory is okay. You have to do whatever it takes to win, because as Aaron said, like, you can't win if you don't fight. And Armin's basically confirms that. And the ducks, goddamn ducks, flying. Like the mission completed. Flew away from the walls. Free creatures. I've been discussing them. And Erwin, now it's our turn to advance upon them. So basically, we were on the defensive defensive position. Man, my cat has like so much stuff flying now. But now we can attack Titans. Hell yeah. Shingeki no Kyojin. And the goddamn ending. And we see guys, by the way. We see our guys, Sasha, Connie, Krista. I don't think I saw Reiner there. Connie. Oh no, there's Reiner and Hoover. Bertolt. And Krista and the girl. It's always with Krista and Sasha. They were somewhere else. I suppose they had some operation of their own. Why? Because they came back to the wall together, but in the end they were separated. From the group. I mean, Erwin said like we need only the one we can trust, but there was John. Who knows? At least they're alive. I'm really happy about that. And yeah, the ending, and like we see great, and we see people who like do Guyen Huyung Chui. That's not Japanese people. Those are like Chung Ha, Chao Liam. That's our Liu Hong, Hadung, man, it's funny names. Yeah, and the Titan in the end. In Yan, we saw Yan there, and the Titan in the end, and the face. And I spoke a lot about that face. I suppose it's enough already. That was the whole season. The episode and the whole season, and it was great. I really liked it. I'm not gonna make a review or something. I'm just gonna tell you that, you know, I cannot judge this as a whole. I'm judging this as a season. And as a season, for me, it was great. I mean, I can be like nitpicky and say that's that and be like 8 or 9, but I mean I enjoyed it so much, so for me it's an easy 10, because it was just brilliantly done. In a way of plot, it was slow. Yeah, we've got two very long, basically arcs, like Trust Attack arc and the arc being inside the forest. And a few little arcs, so the plot was not moving a lot, but there was such a lot of hints here and there, like small details and like a mystery building up. And even if it's not like the whole female Titan reveal was not that surprising, it was still shocking, and that's good, man. Oh, excuse me. So for me, it was enough, especially considering how well it was done. The animation was great. I mean, I'm not the one to judge. I never saw like really bad or really good animation. I saw some stupid shit when I was a little kid, like Pokemon or something. And even like the show, it's even older than me, I think. So for me, the animation was great. It looks great. Like few times it looked like but most of the times it looked great. Music is absolutely crazy, insane. I mean, I wanna listen to that so bad. the camera work, the direction, the overall direction, the voice acting, everything, like everything was done great. Scenes, the way they build up tension, they build up the, the explosive emotional moments. It was all just was done great. So I suppose it's a combination of a good story telling, like the author Hajime Isayama, who created the story. He's good at storytelling and character creations. I mean, we don't know. A lot of characters are yet. We almost never saw them, like Krista, and just few times here and there. But they're still nice. But some characters like Jean or Levi, they're like, whoa, whoa, those are great guys. And I like Erwin a lot, by the way, as well. Like he's a guy I'd follow him, because he might be a bit what is the word? He sacrifices a lot, but he fights for the good cause, and that's the type of commander there should be. So yeah, and that's the author created an interesting concept, an interesting story and characters, and the guys who create the anime, they were good at just doing whatever they did, like the animation, music, the composer was great, and voice actors were really great. Even though for me it was the first experience to hear Japanese speaking people, but man, I can tell you they're doing really good. The Cry Mikasa gave an episode 9, the emotional speeches, almost every time I hear it, it's just like it fits very good and it feels natural. And Pixie's like, Jumbo! So yeah, and this show has really a huge amount of different characters of different kinds. I suppose everyone can find here your favorite, their favorite. So yeah, for me it was a 10 out of 10, but I'm not that picky person, I would rate it lower just if there were like some stuff that gonna it really is like I'm not gonna like it, but I liked every single episode. So yeah, that was great, and I'm looking forward to watch the second season, the third season, and I know that you're looking forward to basically even more than me, because people say that like first season was just like, yeah, just the beginning, just prepare yourself. And I'm gonna watch them, but I'm gonna say that here as well, but not everyone. Man, the goddamn flies around things, I know not everyone's gonna watch till this moment in the video, so I'm gonna make a separate video about that, but I'm just telling you that I'm gonna need a small break from the Attack on Titan. Not because I really wanna watch it, but I just need some time, just maybe a week, maybe lower. I can like woke up to tomorrow and say like, screw that, let's record, but I don't think so. I have stuff to do. So excuse me, you'll have to wait a bit, but I promise I'm gonna be back as soon as I can. I'm gonna record a few videos, pile them up, and then I'm gonna start uploading them. But expect the No Regrets OVA. I think in like a week or something it should be already here. Maybe less. Yeah, guys, it's just the matter of me being able to rest a bit and do all the stuff I missed doing during this, like I know it's like 3 or 4 weeks I've spent on all that. It was almost 4 weeks. Yeah, like basically a whole month. Spending money on goddamn camera, spending money on goddamn Yandex Disc. Just all for you. I hope you're enjoying that, because that's a fun project of mine. I'm not getting anything from that, just your enjoyment, and that's basically what I wanted. Yeah, that was great. See you in the next video. Thank you for being with me. Have a great day, and the next day let it be great as well. Goodbye.